Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a process video and I'm using the August Turtle Crafts kit. So I lost some footage for this video, but I started off with one of the papers from the paper pad and it had loads and loads of phrases on. It's an Amy Tan paper pad and I just cut all the phrases out that I thought would be perfect for this layout. So this layout is documenting kind of oh, there's my cat, look. Oh, Olive. That I had a lifestyle, or I went through a lifestyle change, I'm calling it, and I was basically trying to lose weight, but I wanted to just have like a bit more of a healthier approach to food, and yeah, drink and just general, you know, like looking after myself a bit better. And it's been going on for about 4 months now. I've lost 1.5 stone, so very proud of that. And this was a weekend I went out shopping with my mum and I tried on a dress and it was a dress size smaller than I have been in quite a long time. And so I was very proud of that, so I wanted to document that moment. So that's what I'm doing in this layout. So I've started here with some spray mists. These are Lindy spray mists and I'm using Tilt a Wheel Teal, that's the bluey colour, and the green is called Merry-Go-Round Green, and they are from the Boardwalk Flat Fabio collection. Then I took all of these words and I stitched them all on, which there was a lot of swearing because just everything that could go wrong with the sewing machine went wrong. Boring story, but yeah, there was a lot of anger, so it's just as well that wasn't on the video. So I just stitched along the very top because I wanted it to look like little labels in clothes, seeing as it was about like a clothes size. So that was the kind of intention behind that. There were loads and loads and loads of other phrases on this 12 by 12 sheet, but I just picked the ones that I thought related to what I was going to be talking about. And then I hadn't even printed my picture at this point, which is not the normal way around that I go about adding embellishments, but I felt like most of the attention was going to end up around these this wording here. So I start adding some embellishments and I begin with this acrylic piece, which is from oh, I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember, but it's a UK a company. They sell acrylic pieces. I'll link them down below because I will remember at some point if you're interested. I've got a whole load, but I'm only using that one in this particular layout. And then I'm going to use the sticker set from the kit and I'm going to pick out a few different stickers to add to the layout. So I'm going to add a camera, which I'm going to swap out for a different coloured one at some point, because well, it's a photo, so why not use a camera? And then I'm going to use a couple of different flowers as well that are on clear stickers. There are loads of stickers in here, including a whole load of alpha stickers as well, which I didn't use for this because I think that it was wordy enough. I didn't need to add any more words to this layout really, but you can kind of easily make phrases with those and they're all in that nice kind of Amy Tan faux I wrote it myself handwriting. Well, it's probably her real I wrote it myself, but not my real. Oh gosh, just rambling already. Yes, so I've added a purple flower and then I'm going to add a little red flower to this layout as well because I'm just trying to draw on some of the colours from the words here. And then I just love these puffy hearts, so I had to use one. So these are inflated hearts. I just imagine someone with like a little straw just blowing into some little plastic hearts. I don't know, small things, hey. And I'm just going to stick that down with some of this glue, which is like an acrylic glue. It's a Paper Mania glue, I think. Or is it 2 crafts? I don't know. But I got it from the range anyway. And then I'm going to add some of these cute heart enamel dots. So just 3 of them I think I've added on the layout. So I've got like a green one at the bottom, purple one at the top near the smiley face, and then one near that little red flower as well. Then what I have done off camera is attempted to draw that on. I didn't feel that I could cope with the pressure of doing that on camera, so I've drawn a hanger, and then this is my dress, which I am now It's super cute, very bright and colourful, and I am now just cutting that out of the image. So I just taken a picture of it on a hanger, and then I was just cutting it out, really. So the background, I didn't worry about the background of the picture at all because I knew I wasn't going to include it. So just kind of fussy cutting around that. I love doing this. I like doing it with like cakes and things like that. I know that's weird that specifically I do it with cakes, but I do. Or like when you've got a recipe or something and you've got things in little bowls or on a plate, so you can just cut the circle out that has all your food on it. Yeah, little things. It's perhaps the younger version of my scrapbooking days when I loved doing that. Yeah, I've got this scrapbook from when I was about 16 or something, or 15, or don't know, and I just cut all of the pictures into these like funky shapes and stuck them in. So it's a little flashback to my history. Now I realised that obviously I had already drawn the hanger and it was big, but I didn't really want to make it a small hanger. I didn't really want to make the dress any larger, so I decided to go and find some pegs, which I think is what I've done now, and I'm just going to make it look as if the pegs are pegging it to the hanger. I know that's unusual, you know, most people put their clothes on the hanger, they don't peg things to the hanger, but you know, like jeans or trousers you can peg to a hanger, can't you? So I figured it wasn't too far away from reality, and I don't really care that much, I suppose. So here I'm just kind of doodling this with a just the only black pen I could find at the time. It's not my favourite black pen, I don't really like it. It's an Ali Edwards pen, but I think it's a bit naff. And then I'm just adding some diagonal kind of lines on it to reflect some of the lettering. I think it's the lettering that says awesome, which inspired this. And then I'm just going to thicken up some of the lines here just to make it kind of really stand out. And then I'm going to add this little hook bit at the top. And I think then I'm going to call that bit done. And then I'm going to start sticking down my pegs and my photo. So all I'm going to do is attach 2 pegs. I went for yellow because of the smiley face at the top, and I thought it'd be nice to just bring that colour down a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some foam tape behind the dress to bump it up, but you're just going to see me cut to removing the backing from the foam tape. And then I am going to stick that down. This did turn into a really kind of doodly layout. I don't know, I just felt like it worked, I think because of all the doodled looking lettering. Then I'm going to add a tag here. I realised that this looks nothing like a tag, and it is fine in the end. And the tag's just going to have my new dress size on it. And then, yeah, I've done it with a pen. I don't know why I bothered to do it with a pencil first, to be honest. I always think that. I always do a better job when I know it's permanent. And a pencil, I always end up having to do it about 4 or 5 times because I know I can rub it out, so I don't seem as committed to it. So I've stuck my dress size in, and then what else am I doing? What do I add now? Journaling, maybe? Yes, I went, oh no, I'm going to add my doodly border first. So I decided to add a border. I thought it needed something just to finish it off. Plus it needed a bit more colour, for me anyway. It was looking very white or black and white. So I've used a pink pen here, and I've just done 2 lines which were kind of crossing over each other and joining together at points. And then I'm just going through some of the sections where the 2 lines are separate, and I'm just adding some more of the diagonal lines just to add a bit more interest around the edge and to carry on with that kind of doodly theme. So just do that in quite a few different places around the outside of this border, and I did go back in at various points and add a few more where I thought it needed just brightening up a little bit. I think the use of the coloured pen just kind of brightened it up, added a bit more interest, and I do like a bright kind of colourful layout, and I was finding it a bit too muted at that exact moment, but I feel like this really did kind of start to wrap it up, finish it up and ground it a little bit. Then I'm going to add some journaling, and I'm just going to scribble with a green pen this time, I decided, and then I'm going to underline my journaling, and then finally kind of finish it off with some stamping from the amazing stamp set that came in the kit. And they had this really cool love heart stamp, so I'm going to use a love heart stamp and some yellow ink, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use yellow ink to just add some final bits of interest to this layout. So I'm using that little love heart one there, so it looks almost like an explosion of little love hearts. So I'm using my yellow ink to do that. So that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a different layout in terms of there's no kind of pictures of people or anything like that, and it's documenting a story more than anything. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, click the bell button so you can be notified when I post, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.